afternoon. What a beautiful day we've prepared for you, graduates. Welcome to the 59th annual commencement ceremony for SUNY Adirondack. Please rise for a virtual presentation of the SUNY Adirondack Chorale singing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties above the rooted way. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet whose turning passions stress, a thoroughfare of freedom meet across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law.
Please be seated. For the first time in college history, we are honoring our graduates in person, online, and on campus. Our three ceremonies today allow for smaller groups of students and their guests here on campus, while many of you watch from home. Regardless of how you are participating, we are so proud of you. We are equally excited to be doing this in person. Today, we honor the more than 500 graduates who have completed their degrees in this past December, as well as students who completed in May, and those that will complete in August. 2021 is yet another historic year that we will all remember with mixed emotions. And even though a lot of the things we love have been temporarily canceled, hope has not been canceled. Your future remains bright and hopeful. And in fact, you have achieved your goals after 3 semesters of alternative learning environments. You did not just graduate, you persevered. And when the going got tough, when the world became surreal, almost science fiction, when fear and anxiety gripped us all, you didn't give up, you succeeded. Your hopes and dreams have not been canceled. The lessons from COVID will be many. Take the good ones and go out and make our world better. Education is needed more than ever to help us solve the world's complex problems and create new, exciting opportunities. Bring your new knowledge and talents to help us renew our world. There are lessons that we have learned from this past year, and some will make us better if we don't let ourselves only wish for the good old days. Rather, what might our new days look like? What responsibility do we all have to ensure a healthy, stable world for you, your children, your children's children, and so on? There is so much to look forward to if you allow yourself to do so. The success you've demonstrated by this accomplishment must be shared with those who've been there during your journey. I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the incredible faculty and staff of SUNY Adirondack. I've heard amazing stories of faculty helping faculty to learn new ways to deliver their courses. It wasn't easy, it wasn't without frustration, but they too didn't give up. They persevered. Please join me in a big round of applause for our faculty and the staff who support you. I feel incredibly lucky to work with such amazing colleagues. Graduates, you each have a unique story to tell, stories of triumph, resiliency, challenges, and successes. But we all share the common bond of SUNY Adirondack. And this, my friends, is a bond that is never broken. In the years to come, some of your memories here may fade, but I hope you will carry SUNY Adirondack pride as you navigate the next phases of your life. Share your stories with others. Encourage others to invest in their future. And I hope you will remember this stop along life's journey as one of your best. I want to take a moment to thank the number of our graduates today who are actively serving in the military, the reserves, in the National Guard, or our veterans of the United States Armed Forces. We thank you for your service. And finally, there is one more group that is especially important to our world during this public health crisis. Many of you and your classmates are already frontline workers responding to the COVID-19 crisis. We are eternally grateful for your sacrifices and commitment for the health and safety of all. Thank you. Since 1961, SUNY Adirondack has been sponsored by Warren and Washington counties. We appreciate all of their support to ensure that higher education remains within reach for anyone who wishes to attend. Today, we virtually welcome Claudia Bramer, Warren County Supervisor from the 3rd Ward in Glens Falls, and we also welcome Washington County Supervisor representing the town of Salem, Sue Clary. They will be offering greetings and special recognition of selected graduates from each county.
I'm Claudia Bramer, Chair of the Personnel and Higher Education Committee at the Warren County Board of Supervisors. On behalf of Chairwoman Rachel Sieber and all of the Warren County Board of Supervisors, I welcome you to this ceremony. Congratulations to all of the graduates. This has been a weird and difficult year for everyone, but you have persevered and achieved success. And this experience will set you up for success down the road, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. We want to send a special congratulations out to the recipient of this year's Certificate of Excellence Award for Warren County. This is an award given annually to an outstanding SUNY Adirondack student who overcame significant obstacles in the course of pursuing their education, demonstrates academic achievement, and exhibits motivation, tenacity, and enthusiasm. We are proud to announce that this year's award goes to a woman graduating from the nursing program who certainly meets all of the criteria. Our award recipient lost her husband to cancer while she was pregnant with their child. She raised her daughter, worked as an LPN, and later enrolled in SUNY's nursing program. While in the program, she suffered a serious brain injury and had to leave the program. But through her strong determination and persistence, she has returned and now completed the nursing program. Please join me in congratulating Christine Bramer. She will be invited to the Board of Supervisors meeting to recognize her achievement. Once again to all, congratulations on your success, and please take a minute to thank all of the loved ones who have helped you to get to this day. Enjoy the day.
Hello everyone. We're here for another graduation by video. It's been another year of COVID, and it's incredible to me to think about all of you graduating students that you have made lemonade out of lemons. It really has been a year of doing things a little differently, achieving your goals, and making it here. So thank you. Thanks for inviting me to come to your graduation ceremony. Go out and do great things and go get vaccinated. Thanks, guys. Good job.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the SUNY Adirondack Board of Trustee member, Mr. Alan Redeker, who will provide the official welcome from the board.
Thank you, Dr. Duffy. I am honored to be here and proud to have been a college foundation director since 2000 and a college trustee since 2005. So on behalf of the SUNY Adirondack Board of Trustees, welcome to the 2021 commencement. Let me take a moment to recognize the members of our board: Lee Braggs, Amy Gonzalez, Kathy Grassmeter, Kevin Hayes, our chair, Robert Judge, Patricia Pietropalo, John Strow, and Ariane Golden, our student trustee. If you are not aware, it is the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the President and the faculty, who grant you your degrees and certificates. So, class of 21, congratulations on your graduation. You have been an inspiration to all the SUNY Adirondack community for navigating all the obstacles of this past COVID year. You have balanced your studies in a hybrid environment with a combination of remote learning and on-site learning. I think that includes labs. And many of you have also been juggling work and family responsibilities. Through all this, you have kept your eye on your goal, whether that was a degree or a certificate or an RN. We wish you well as you pursue your next steps and hope that you will stay in touch with us in the future. And we trust that SUNY Adirondack has opened doors for you to make a good living, whatever your next adventure in life may be. Congratulations, we are so proud of you.
And it's now my distinct pleasure to introduce SUNY Adirondack's Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. John Jablonski, who will present this year's SUNY Chancellor's Awards.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Duffy. The Chancellor's Awards for Excellence are bestowed upon faculty, administrators, and support staff who demonstrate excellence in their professional field and make outstanding contributions to the success of our students. I am proud to announce this year's winners of the Chancellor's Awards for Excellence. The Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Adjunct Teaching is presented to Rebecca Cash, Adjunct Instructor of English. The Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Faculty Service is presented to Dr. Stephanie Drodos, Assistant Professor of English and Reading Specialist. The Chancellor's Award for Professional Service is presented to Paul McLean, Coordinator of Online Learning. The Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching is presented to Nick Pajo, Professor of Graphic Arts. Chancellor's Awards for Students are presented to those who have demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, and community service. There are 3 students who will receive this year's Chancellor's Awards for Excellence. The first winner is Yanari Champagne. The second recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence is Skylar Dorer. And the third recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence is Mia Durham. Please join me in congratulating all of our SUNY Adirondack Chancellor's Award winners for 2020-2021.
This afternoon, we are pleased to announce our student commencement speaker who will reflect on his experiences at SUNY Adirondack. Charles Charbonneau is graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in nursing. Charlie was a successful television writer in LA until being diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2018. He returned to his hometown for treatment and discovered nursing as his path forward. After graduating from SUNY Adirondack and SUNY Plattsburgh in December of 2021, he plans to move to Georgia and pursue a graduate program to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Welcome, Charles.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Dr. Duffy. Hello, everybody. Thank you to the administrators, the professors, family, and friends. Shout out to the tent. And of course, congratulations to the SUNY Adirondack graduates of the class of 2021. Yes. I feel like we can do better than that. I mean, y'all just graduated nursing school. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. There you go, yes. I think I could actually hear the tent in that one. So my name is Charlie Charbonneau. Like you, I am graduating today, and I'm so thrilled to be here. I'm going to tell you a story about why. 3 years ago, I was waiting in line to board a flight in Los Angeles when I began to cough. I'd had a chronic cough for about 4 months at that point, but this was different. Fluid filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. I was basically drowning on dry land. I ran to a bathroom and I coughed, and thick puddles of bright red blood came out into the sink. I didn't have any medical experience then, but I know this was a very bad sign. I looked at myself in the mirror and immediately I thought, Jesus, don't let me die in an airport bathroom. But then another terrible thought occurred to me. I didn't want to die as this person. I did not like the guy staring back at me. I was not proud of him. More than that, I resented him. Which is weird, because objectively, I should have been proud. I had a successful career as a TV writer, a dream that I'd had since I was a teenager. In fact, after a decade of fetching coffee and answering phones for people way more important than me, after I finally got a writing job, people would ask me, hey, how's it going? How are you, Charlie? Sorry, I gotta get my hair out of my face here. They'd say, how's it going? And I would tell them, I'm living the dream. But I'm here to tell you a secret. I was not living the dream. I was living a nightmare. Getting to that point took every fabric of my being. And once I arrived, there was nothing left. I had no hobbies, I had very few friends, and all I did was work. I had become my own worst enemy. I was selfish, I was unkind, and I was untrue to myself. Instead of recognizing I was in the wrong career and stepping back and remembering the values with which I was raised, I continued on for years, and a resentment started to grow inside me. I lost touch with lifelong friends. I neglected my family, and I willfully destroyed a romantic relationship I'd been in since before I could legally buy a beer. In the parlance of our times, I had become a real asshole. Now, I'm paraphrasing here, but Nietzsche said something like, "A man who has a why can bear almost any how." And that was the problem. I had forgotten who I was and why I wanted to be there so badly. And pretty soon, I was coughing up blood in that airport bathroom. A CT scan showed a 10-centimeter large tumor piercing into my right lung, pressing against my trachea and gripping my aorta. I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it was literally choking me to death. When I was a teenager, a homeless man in Boston shouted at me as I passed by. He said, "Hey kid, do you know what hell is?" I was like, "No, sir, please tell me what hell is." And he did. He said, "Hell is meeting the person you could have been just before you die. Now buy me some vodka." Lying in the hospital at night after I had that CT scan, when I was struggling to breathe, I actually thought about that homeless man's words. Was I about to die? Would I meet the person I could have become? And right then, a nurse walked in the room. She was confident, poised, knowledgeable, alert and awake, beautiful, and so deeply kind. She asked me how I was feeling. She listened to me carefully, and she made sure I was breathing all night. Before her shift ended, she embraced me and she said, I'm so glad I met you. I wish you good health and good luck." Less than a year later, baby fine hair barely growing back on my bare scalp after months of chemo, I walked into the nursing office at SUNY Adirondack for my admissions interview. A woman introduced herself. She was confident, poised, knowledgeable, alert, and awake, beautiful, and so deeply kind. She said, "Charlie, my name is Donna Healy. I'm the dean here. Do you recognize me?" I looked at her for a long time, and finally realization came over me. And I said to her, "No, I have no idea who you are." But then she showed me pictures of her children, and I remembered I grew up down the street from Donna. I played with her kids during those formative years when I learned right from wrong, when I figured out not just how to be kind, but why. Donna hugged me after the interview. This was before COVID, mind you. And she told me never to hesitate to reach out if I needed help. And this was my experience at SUNY Adirondack. It was full of academic challenges, yes, but I was met everywhere with support, kindness, and reminders of why I was here. I know many of you shared this experience, and I implore you to keep this firm in your minds as you commence your next chapter. It is so easy to forget why we are here. For the past few months, I've worked in the ER, and during the long, chaotic nights, I often hear nurses asking each other, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing?" And wouldn't you know it, I still hear that phrase, the same phrase that I used to use. Living the dream. And sometimes I recognize that tone that I used to have, disdain and resentment. So what's the point here? I'm not saying don't pursue your dreams. On the contrary, you should. I encourage you to use this diploma. Work yourselves to the bone. Strive as hard as you possibly can. All I ask is that if you reach your dream and it doesn't feel like a dream, but instead feels like a nightmare, if you find yourselves trafficking in self-deception, resentment, and inauthentic phrases like living the dream, wake up. Go back to school. You're like, wait a second, we just finished school. That's not what I mean. I mean for you to remember. Remember why you applied to SUNY Adirondack. Remember why you worked so hard to reach this very moment. Jesus, you did it. And it wasn't easy, right? Some of us did it because our parents wanted us to. Some of us did it because our parents didn't want us to. Some of us did it to make a better life for our kids or because we were stuck in jobs we hated. Some of us did it because we promised our dying child we would. Many of us did it while working full-time, while caring for children young and old, or while pregnant, while battling illness or disability, or while saying goodbye to a dying parent. And oh yeah, you all did it during a global pandemic. This is the virtue of a school like SUNY Adirondack. It provided us the resources to excel in something we loved in spite of the grave challenges we all faced. Remember the people who got you through. My girlfriend Alyssa and my brother Sam, shout out to the tent. Our family members and friends, shout out to the tent and the Zoom. Remember the professors who were available at the drop of a hat because you couldn't understand atrial fibrillation the night before an exam. Remember how they patiently answered your late night email questions only to wake up and take your temperature before the test the next morning. Remember the administrators, the advisors, the financial aid staff, shout out to HPOG, support staff, janitors, and public safety officers who made all of this possible. I know we already did this, but I think they deserve another round of applause. Come on. I'll leave you with this. That nurse who took care of me when I was lying in the hospital in California, her name, and this is true, was Sweet. Sweet. I think about her every day. If you lose track of yourselves out there, remember the kindness and support you got during your darkest hours. Use it to light the way back to yourselves and show it to others. You know, people love to say to cancer survivors, you really kicked cancer's ass. Here's the capital T truth. None of us kicked cancer's ass. Our nurses did. Now that's your job. Go out and do it. All of you are confident, poised, knowledgeable, alert and awake, beautiful, and so deeply galactically kind. I am so proud to call all of you my classmates, and I wish you way more than good health and good luck.
If I didn't have to actually give you your diplomas, I would just close the book and walk out. That's a hard act to follow. And Charlie, I'm so thrilled that you found your why in life. Thank you for sharing your story. Now I would like to present a virtual performance of the SUNY Adirondack Chorale performing This Is Who We Are. Words and music by Mark Burrows, and this performance was created and dedicated to you, the SUNY Adirondack class of 2021.
Handles in the darkness.
Virtual or in person, our chorale has incredible talent. We're so pleased they were able to share with us. At this time, I call upon Dr. John Jablonski, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to present the SUNY Adirondack class of 2021.
This year, the announcement of graduates' names will be by Diane Wildy, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Will the SUNY Adirondack class of 2021 please rise? President Duffy, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to present to you the SUNY Adirondack class of 2021.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of SUNY Adirondack and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, it is my pleasure to confer upon you the certificates and degrees you have earned, along with all of the rights, duties, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Congratulations, SUNY Adirondack graduates of 2021. I invite Skylar Dorr, Student Senate President, to the diploma table to distribute your diplomas. Graduates, please be seated.
Charlie Charbonneau, summa cum laude. Grace Adams, cum laude. Alona Allen. Sarah Arsenault. Amber Barden. Irene Barlow, cum laude. Celeste Bills. Andrea Blackbird. Derek Bocudo. Courtney Bowman, cum laude. Christine Bramer. Tiffany Birch. Autumn Carpenter, cum laude. Peyton Carasone. Shelley Cernak. Amanda Clark. Kelly Cole, magna cum laude. Judine Colthurst, summa cum laude. Alyssa Concha, cum laude. Madeline Curtis. Michelle Dennison, cum laude. Sarah Emmerich, cum laude. Sandra Erickson, cum laude. Alyssa Fairchild, cum laude. Samantha Flexon, magna cum laude. Brittany Giras. Adam Gray, cum laude. Amy Haley, cum laude. Nicole Hayden, magna cum laude. Patricia Heslin, cum laude. Claire Heward. Karina Hurd, cum laude. Kristen Janes, cum laude. Callie King. Heidi Krieger. Abigail Krug. Amber Lafitte. Jennifer Lockhart. Rachel Lopez. Amy Manning. Anissa Manrica. Brittany Mason. Michaela Mason. Lauren McGrath. April Montgomery. Ashley Ostrander, cum laude. Jamie Palmer, magna cum laude. Kristen Papora, magna cum laude. Jennifer Rawl. Michelle Richards, magna cum laude. Taylor Safford, cum laude. Emily Simonetti, cum laude. Courtney Traver. Jennifer Trippy. Leah Erdang. Devin Waite, cum laude. Ryan Williams.
I want to take this moment to thank our college staff, particularly our facilities, IT, and student affairs departments who made this day possible. Graduates, what got you here today was grit, determination, resilience, and will. And you probably lifted yourself up a few times during this journey. You might have leaned on others along the way. Don't stop. We are all stronger when we work together. Today, your life just got a little sweeter. You can hold your head high and say you are a college graduate. You set a goal, you stuck to it, and you accomplished it. And that is much to be proud of. We are proud of you, and we wish you all of life's joys. You deserve it. As alumni of SUNY Adirondack, we know you will make us proud in whatever you choose to do next. Revel in this moment. Remember all who have supported you, and take your knowledge and reach new heights. Bravo, class of 2021. This is a pretty big day and pretty historic, so I get to capture a picture from my view of all you beautiful people, so hold on. All right, you ready? Smile under that mask. Great. Now, this is my face, so if I happen to be in your care, remember that. This concludes our ceremony, but I'm excited to be able to stick around and see the best ceremony that we could possibly do today, which is your pinning. So just remain seated as we transition to the next part of our program. And once again, congratulations. Thank you for being patient with us as we all transition to some new things over the last year. And since I have the mic, congratulations on such an incredible accomplishment to be a registered nurse. We need you. We appreciate everything that you do, and I'm excited to be able to join you this afternoon for your ceremony. So we'll go ahead and just stay seated. We'll transition to the next part of our day, and thank you very much.
All right. Hello and welcome to the Fall 2020 and Spring 2021 SUNY ACC pinning ceremony. My name is Kim Headley, and I'm the Health Sciences Division Chair and Associate Professor here at SUNY Adirondack. I appreciate your patience as we try to figure out what the heck we were going to do. We knew we wanted to do something. You were all very patient. I know it was 2 to 3 weeks before you found out all the details, but you're all here. So I'm very, very happy to have you here with us. Special thanks to Dana Abbey, Kate Osick, and Taylor Testa. This wouldn't have happened without the three of them. Yes. So you know the housekeeping rules, so I have to go through the rules. Nurses know rules, they follow them, right? You don't have to go through anything else. Good. All right, here we go. So don't forget, afterwards, I know you want to go out and see your family. And family members, please give us a little bit of time out there. We do want that picture. It's been hard to get a picture of pinning for the past 3 semesters. So I would really like to have that, and the faculty would like to join in on that picture as well, at least one of them. The rest of them can be all about you, okay? And then we'll post it, if it's okay with all of you, somewhere that you can easily find it. Fair enough? Okay. So today, we're going to have a welcome, presentation of your pins. I don't know if you saw them here. Did you see them? See? They are beautiful. All right. So presentation of pins, presentation of awards, and then reading, this is the most important thing, reading of the SUNY Adirondack Nursing Pledge, okay? So let's start first by thanking your loved ones for helping you along this academic journey. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, let's thank your faculty, because if they weren't doing what they were doing, you wouldn't be here. So, thank you. Thank you. Okay, and it's all about you now. Okay, did all the thanks. So, pinning ceremony is a symbolic welcoming of newly graduated or soon-to-be graduated nurses into the nursing profession. The first nursing pin was a badge with a Maltese cross. It was given to the nurses that completed the Nightingale School of Nursing. It symbolized the importance of their nurse training. The tradition continues today, where our faculty are able to recognize you for all the work that you've done. Remember we talked about in the transition course moving from student to graduate nurse? That's what we're doing here today, is celebrating that piece, getting you ready to take the NCLEX RN and join the most trusted profession in the world, okay? So this is a big deal. All of us have been through this before. And once you get that pin on, I got goosebumps already. Once you get that pin on, you're going to change. Everything about it is going to just change. It's a really cool thing. The past 3 semesters are ones for the history book. Who knew when we would wake up one morning mid-March and our world would be turned upside down? You saw emails from me and you went, oh gosh, another email from Professor Headley. What the heck is going on? And there were a lot of emails, weren't there? But we stayed in touch, and it was very, very important for us to do that because we are the School of Nursing. We take care of each other. In true nursing fashion, you rose to the occasion. Despite the changes, challenges, twists, and turns, you were fast, fluid, and flexible. You demonstrated professionalism, perseverance, and showed that you had the qualities to be successful in today's nursing environment. I told you nursing changed, right? Right before our eyes, nursing is a totally different thing. And it will continue to change. And as long as you stay fast, fluid, and flexible, and always remember what you've learned and how you've learned it, use your critical thinking and your nursing judgment, you'll be able to survive anything. And each of you displayed the 6 C's of caring. Commitment, you're dedicated to the standards of professional practice and growth. Compassion, you use a caring approach and are sensitive to the unique needs of your patients. Confidence, you've gained the needed knowledge and skills to respond appropriately to the demands of your soon-to-be new position, and use scientific knowledge and technical competence to inform your decisions. Comportment, you demonstrated professionalism. It's all about that, isn't it? Confidence, you had a trust and believe in yourself and fostered trusting relationships with your patients and your peers. When I walked in here, I walked in a couple of times, you're all gathered together, saluting each other, cheering each other on. It was incredible. And you did it throughout the entire time that you were here in this program, especially the last 3 semesters. And last is conscience. You have a moral awareness and use this to value yourself and others while maintaining ethical and legal principles. And Charlie said that so well to us, didn't he? So thank you, Charlie, by the way. It was an excellent speech. Overall, well done. I mean, I'm so very, very proud of all of you. I can't, again, I got goosebumps to know these guys as well. But I think you want to get pinned and you want your awards, right? Okay. So Professor Abby, come on up.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to do the presentation of the pin. So if you would just please process the same way that you did with graduation, and Kim will pin you. Okay. Grace Adams. Alana Allen. Sarah Arsenault. Amber Barden. Irene Barlow. Celeste Bills. Andrea Blackburn. Courtney Bowman. Christine Bramer. Tiffany Birch. Autumn Carpenter. Peyton Carasone. Shelley Cernick. Amanda Clark. Judine Colthurst. Alyssa Concha. Madeline Curtis. Michelle Dennison. Sarah Emmerich. Alyssa Fairchild. Samantha Flexen. Brittany Gerace. Adam Gray. Amy Haley. Nicole Hayden. Patricia Heslin. Claire Heward. Corina Hurd. Callie King. Heidi Kruger. Rachel Lopez. Amy Manning. Anissa Manreka. Michaela Mason. Lauren McGrath. April Montgomery. Ashley Ostrander. Kristen Papora. Michelle Richards. Taylor Safford. Emily Simonetti. Courtney Traver. Leah Erdang. Devin Waite. Charlie Charbonneau. So we'll move on to the presentation of awards. So the first award is a monetary award. It's the Riley Olson Memorial Nursing Award. This award is intended for a graduate nursing student who exemplifies a commitment to the profession and demonstrates exemplary care and compassion. This monetary award is granted by the Riley Olson family, who passed away, and his family recognized nursing as such a big part of his care. So this is just one of the ways that they decided to give back. So the Riley Olson Award goes to Taylor Safford. The other awards that we are giving out here are nursing awards, given by the nursing faculty. So if you would just come up, please, when your name is called. So clinical excellence goes to Michaela Mason. Our clinical excellence for spring of 2021 goes to Alyssa Concha. For spring of 2021, our academic excellence and leadership go to Charlie Charbonneau. The 6 C's of nurse caring go to Taylor Safford. And therapeutic communication goes to Lindsay Barber.
Okay. I guess I wasn't being loud enough, sorry. Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry out there in the audience, the tent. Okay, so I'd like all SUNY nursing graduates and soon-to-be nursing graduates, faculty, and anyone in the tent that are graduates of this nursing program to stand up, and we're going to say the nursing pledge. Oh, thank you. Good point. Do y'all have your program? I want you to say it as loud as possible. I'm going to start us off. You ready? Nod. Okay, here we go. I solemnly pledge in the presence of family, friends, and faculty that as I begin my nursing career, So, the faculty at SUNY Adirondack wish you happiness, success, lifelong learning, all of that, because you all have to get your bachelor's in nursing, you know all about those pieces. But you want to have fun with this as well. Charlie, you told us so well. You have to be following your passion. You know, we're here for caring. That's the basis of everything that we do, but have fun doing what you're doing as well. I want to give a round of applause to all of you. I'm so proud of you for going through everything that you did and still persevering and making it through to this. So one more round of applause.